Hi, thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can increase your website's ranking in search results to get on the first page of Google. The search volume and traffic that these top sites get, along with the amount of new leads that would be coming directly to your business when ranked. So for comparison, what I've done is a few different searches here for different types of pavers, so paver installation, ceiling, and then decks. And I've taken the top website for each of these searches, as well as your own website. And I put them all into this tool that I use, and it shows me all the information that Google finds when it crawls your site that it uses to determine your position in search results, and then rates its strength and trust on a scale of 1 to 100. So just quickly looking at some of these numbers, we can see why these websites are outranking yours and are on the first page. But let me go into a little bit further detail on what these numbers mean and how you can improve yours. So when Google is looking to determine in what order to rank search results, it uses two different factors. The first is what's called the authority or trust that it has in your site, which basically boils down to a popularity contest. Now, this authority is gained when other domains or websites refer back to yours and they create a link. Now, this acts as an endorsement that Google uses to build trust because others are vouching for you. So to give you a quick example, if the local news station did an article on their website and it said the top 10 best paver companies in the Jacksonville area, and in that article, the reader could click on a link and it would bring them to your website, that would be considered one backlink from one referring domain. Now, backlinks can come from lots of different types of websites, including blogs, editorials, guest posts, press releases. One strong and very important type is what's called a citation. Now, a citation is any time that your name, address, and phone number appear in an online directory. Those include Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Better Business Bureau, etc. Now, most of these directories are free. It just takes some time to find them, register your business, and then input the information exactly as it's shown in Google search. So as you can see from the amount of websites that are linking back to these, why Google is placing more trust or authority in their websites. And you can also see that it varies with the amount based on which keyword you're going after. But there's just something to remember here is it's not just a matter of the quantity of these, it's also the quality. So certain websites are more spammy than others, especially ones that are outside the United States. So we need to be finding websites that are highly authoritative and trustworthy, but also relative to the services that you offer. So anything to do with pavers or construction, even concrete, something relative to the services that you're in. So that way they're transferring that trust and authority to your website through the link. Now, the second factor for ranking a site is the content on the page. So as you can see here, you're only being found for 7 keywords. If we take a quick look here, these are all the words and phrases that are being typed into Google search that Google is finding on your page. And this is the volume, the number of times per month they're being searched. So this is where we do some research both in the market and in some of the competitors to find all the highest volume keywords and make sure that those are being included and picked up on your page. So for instance, Pavers, Jacksonville, Florida is being searched 500 times a month. Right now, you're in the 57th position, so that's going to put you right about the 6th page of Google. If you're on page 1, these 500 people a month will be seeing your websites when they search. Now, we're very conservative, and Google Analytics estimates that about 10% of total search volume will become a lead to the business. So that's a potential of 50 new leads coming in, whether they're calling you directly or some form submitting through the website. Now, depending on the conversion rate for how many customers actually close based on how many call you, and then obviously the profit margin per job varies, but you can see just how the sheer volume of leads coming in every month can definitely add to some revenue at the end of the year. And that's only for one keyword phrase. We repeat that same process for all the high volume keyword phrases relative to the services that you offer and the areas you service. And then you can see how all that volume definitely can add up to some traffic for you. However, there is a formula that Google uses to find these keywords on your site. So if we take a look here, it's great that we have all the information in this header that people could want. It's what we call mobile optimized, meaning it's one click to call. A lot of times we suggest having a form submit, meaning if they want to get in touch with you, a form like this is usually beneficial also to be up on the front page. Some people that won't want to call you directly would likely just send an email to you, so we want to have that as easy for them to access. The issue I'm having here, though, is there just isn't much content at all on the page. And the reason that's a problem is because Google is going to come in and count all the words and text on your page. Now, it's generally looking for a minimum of about 1,500 words on a homepage because it assumes that the more information you have, the more of an expert you are, and then the more likely it is to recommend you in search results. Now, while it's counting all those words, it's also searching for the keywords, so any of your services and locations. However, this is where the number of words on the page really comes into play because you're only allowed to have one of those keywords for every 150 words of text on the page. So the more services or locations or keywords in general that you want to be found for means the more content that you'll have to add to the page. And furthermore, in order to qualify a keyword, the 150 words of text that support that have to be relative and talking about that particular keyword. So if you want to rank for, say, fire pits, you need to have 150 words talking about fire pits. And then if you want to rank in St. Augie's, you want to make sure that you've got 150 words talking about work that you do and services in St. Augustine. Now, how this looks in search results, the first thing that's always going to come up is what's called the Google Map Pack. Now, this is a pretty important area to try to get into because a lot of traffic comes to these top 3 sites since they're listed at the top of the page. Now, to be listed in here is free. You just need to fill out your Google Business profile, which is part of the Maps app, so you can do it right from your smartphone. And then you want to optimize that listing to try to increase your ranking here by adding as much information as possible. So all the services you offer, the area, even the hours of operation. Then you're allowed 750 characters for your business description. You want to use all that and put some keywords in there as well. Then you really want to take photos that are geolocated and tagged from within your service area, as well as posting to your profile on a regular basis. Google rewards activity on your profile. Then you want to collect as many reviews and get as many of those citations. Your name, address, and phone number. You want to appear in more directories than anybody else on this list. So then underneath that, this is what we call the organic search results. This is where the more authority or trust that Google has in your site, the higher up in the list you're going to rank. So this is where getting more of those links or referrals from other websites is going to help you climb and outrank the competition. Then once your website is ranked, you'll be getting all that search volume and all those leads coming directly to your business every month. Now, I hope this information was helpful and it shows you how you can scale some of your online presence, but please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you'd like to go into any further details. We could talk about some of your goals for the business, whether it's specific services or areas that you're trying to increase traffic into, and then do some research to find out what it would take for you to reach those. And we always appreciate at least getting some feedback just to find out if information like this was useful for you. So please let me know what you thought. Appreciate your time and look forward to speaking with you.